Hey everyone, let's get started with the next problem. The next problem is number 595. It's called Big Countries. The acceptance rate is 71.7% and it's considered an easy. Let's just dive into it. So, it seems like this is a database problem. I just saw the SQL schema thing. So, there's a table world where we have this stuff. Different names of countries, what continent they are, the area, the population, and their GDP. And then if a country is big, if it has an area uh, of bigger than 3 million square kilometers. So I'm guessing this area is in square kilometers. There's no need to like change miles to kilometers. Or a population of more than 25 million populations in people. Write a SQL solution to output big countries' names, population, and area. For example, according to the above table, we should output these two countries. And that's because their population is greater than 25 million, or is this area, it's not greater than 3 million, but basically both of these countries have a population of greater than 25 million. So this one has 25.5 million, this one has 37.1 million, and which is why they're considered big countries. So I'm not too great with SQL, but I can try. So we just want the name, population, and area. I'm guessing it's name, population. Let's take a look at the SQL schema. So as name, population, and area. Okay, cool. So select name, population, area from, what's this table called? World, where population is greater than 25 million, I believe. Yeah, 25. I think there's ands in SQL, so let's do SQL and condition, or and clause. Okay, so it's and. And area is greater than 3 million. So 3 million. I believe that's 3 million. Yeah. And this is 25 million. Yeah. Cool. And let's just try running it. So I got nothing. Why is that? So I'm selecting name, population, and area from the world. That's what this table is called. Create table which not exists. World, truncate table, world, whatever. It has these things. Oh, they're all strings, I guess. No. Area is an int, population is an int. So let's take a look at like a mini SQL tutorial. I like tutorials plus personally, so I want to go to that one. Let's just take a look at one of the queries. Select query. So if we did, let's just iterate our way through this, I guess. Let's cut that. If we select name from world, we should get everything. Just want to make sure. And we get everything, much more than we wanted. So we know how to use the select. Select whatever columns you need from the table name. And let's go to the where clause. Where, so select these where condition. You can specify a condition using the comparison or logical operators like this. And the following examples will make this clear. So we can use those things. Let's just try, let's not try using this and, let's just do where, oh, okay, so I just realized, we're not supposed to be doing and, it's or, because the population can be about 25 million, or the area could be about 3 million. But since we're doing both, none of these rows actually fit that criteria. So here we got Afghanistan and Algeria, and the expected answer was Afghanistan and Algeria. Seems like that's all that's needed. Let's submit it because we satisfied all the two conditions. So 3 million and 25 million, and there's no other requirements. So our answer was accepted. And I'm sure there's different ways of doing this. So I know there's things like joins where you can do basically two queries and then join them together. It seems like this is the simple way to do it logically. Like when I think of this, it seems pretty simple to think about. Let's just clean it up a little. Where this, and it's the same thing. Let's just take a look at one solution. So there's two obvious solutions, he says. The one way we did, and faster union. So select where area is greater than that, and then select this. So I'm guessing, let's see what he says. Why union is faster than OR? Because it comes to scan two different columns. Apparently union's faster when it comes to cases like scanning two different columns. I'm not sure if he's right. We can do a little research on Google. Each subquery, you can use the index of its search, then combine the subquery by union. Okay, makes sense. Cool. So that was basically problem 595. Very quick. Again, I didn't go through like umpire because we understood the problem. We understood the requirements. There was no matching to be done because this wasn't like a coding solution or a coding challenge. This was more like a what is the proper query. We planned, I guess. We did our select statement, implemented it. Reviewing it, we kind of talked about very briefly after looking at the other people's discussions, the other people's answers. That's something you would definitely want to bring up to the interviewer, like if you had the background knowledge about it, about if you should use or if you should use a join when doing these queries. Should you use where, like combine multiple queries, or should you do a single query, single where condition, but multiple queries, and then join them later on. And then speak about like the benefits and the downsides of each, and we evaluated it. Our solution works. So that's basically it.